Most people just focus on how much money they have in the bank to get a sense of how they're doing with their personal finances. But you really need to step back and start thinking about the whole picture. And that's where understanding and knowing your net worth comes in. You should be able to know what your net worth is currently and if it's increasing or decreasing. In this video, you're going to learn why net worth is important and how you can calculate your net worth. And you're going to want to stick to the end because you're also going to learn 10 strategies how you can increase your net worth. My name is Yvonne, and the goal for this channel is really personal growth. So if you want to improve the quality of your life, click on the subscribe button to level up. What is your net worth? Well, your net worth is what you own minus what you owe. And it's really a measure of your financial health. It's really important to remember that net worth isn't a fixed number. It really isn't. It's going to change and fluctuate from month to month, year to year, and really throughout the course of your life as you go through the life phases, depending on your situation. But I will say that it's a good habit to track your net worth on a monthly basis, really as part of your personal finance routine. In my case, I check my net worth as part of my monthly budgeting activity. So while I do my budget, guess what? I throw in the net worth calculations and I understand it. So checking your net worth is like checking your financial pulse. So it's definitely something you want to get comfortable with doing. So how do you calculate your net worth? Well, the net worth is what you own minus what you owe, like I said before. And you can determine yours by deducting the value of all your liabilities from the value of all your assets. Now, your assets includes your savings account, checking accounts, money market accounts, CDs, 401k, IRA, any investment accounts that you have. Don't forget the health savings accounts, the HSAs. Also, the value of your real estate, including your primary residence and investment properties. Also, too, and most people forget that any life insurance policy with cash value can be considered as a liquid asset, like universal and whole life insurance. Now, term life insurance, if you have that, is not considered an asset because it only lasts for a set period of time. Also consider the value of the book value of your cars, art, jewelry, also any high-end bags. So that really becomes the total of what you own. Now, your liabilities include credit card debt, student loans, car loans, personal loans, mortgages, any medical bills, and any other debt that you have, whether it's installment loans or revolving credit. Now, the total value of what you owe really is something that you need to understand and capture. Okay? So let's talk about how to increase your net worth. This is fun. Well, there are many strategies you can use to build your net worth, and I'm going to start with a few basic steps. In fact, I'm going to bulk them into 3 categories: paying off debt, and increasing your savings rate, and the third is increasing your income. So those are the 3 categories we're going to talk about when it comes to building your net worth. Let's talk about the first one. 2 strategies to pay off your debt includes a debt avalanche. Now, debt avalanche is where you pay down debts with the highest interest rates first. Now, mathematically, it's the most effective way to eliminate debt. So what do? Well, you list all of your debts by interest rate from the highest to the lowest. And what you want to do is you're not ignoring all of your debt. So what you're doing is you're paying the minimum balance across each of those cards, installment loans, revolving lines of credit. You're paying the minimum for each of this. But what you're doing is you're dedicating any extra that you can each month to the one with the highest interest rate. And that's going to help you pay it down, so that what this gives you is the ability to pay down the debt that you're paying the most interest on. Okay, so that's going to save you more, and that's why it mathematically makes more sense. The second strategy for debt payoff is what's called a debt snowball, and this is where you pay off the debt with the smallest balance first. So what you do is you list all of the debts that you have by the balance, and you start with the smallest one. And you make sure you make payments again across all of your bills, but you're sending extra cash to the debt with the smallest balance until it's paid in full. If you're motivated by a quick win and you feel motivated by a sense of accomplishment, then the snowball method is a better choice. In fact, the snowball method is the one that David Ramsey really focuses on, and he trains a lot of people on. And personally, that is a strategy that I use to get out of my six-figure debt. And I found it to be very effective because I'm the kind of person that I like to see quick results, and that motivates me to keep on going. And so that is how I personally paid off my debt. So I'm encouraging you to take a look at which strategy makes more sense for you. Now, there's three strategies that I want to share with you that helps you increase your savings rate. Because remember, net worth is a tally of deducting what you owe, right, which is that debt, minus what you have. So let's talk about increasing what we have, right? And that's savings. So first, track your savings rate. The personal savings rate is the percentage of your disposable income that you save. So generally, you want to save between 5 to 20%, depending on your financial goals, okay? So that ranges based on what it is that you want in life. There is a very special group of individuals, and they're called the Financial Independence Retire Early. The acronym is FIRE, and the FIRE movement are people that prioritize savings. In fact, they're able to save between 50 to 70% or more of their income, so that they can retire early and live off small withdrawals. So if you're one of those people that would love to pay 20%, but you think that it's a lot, to put things into perspective, with the FIRE community saving between 50 to 70%, that's 20% is seems and sounds very doable at that point. So I personally save 20% because I find that gives me a lot more flexibility with my disposable income and just having a lot of flexibility there. But then also too, I'm saving at the same time. So that works for me. Do what works best for you. The other saving strategy is you want to max out your Roth IRA. So for instance, for 2023, the total contributions you can make each year to all of your traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs can't be more than $6,500. But if you're 50 years old or older, they give you an ability to catch up a little bit. And so they throw in an additional $1,000. So if you're 50 years or older, you can actually save $7,500 in that account. So definitely you want to max that out and don't leave any money on the table for your savings there. The other account to think about is your pre-tax 401k. You want to max out your pre-tax 401k. For 2023, the 401k contribution limits for individuals are $22,500. Or if you're 50 years old or older, they give you some ability to catch up, and the maximum is $30,000. Okay, so those are three strategies that you want to really take a look at to increase your assets. So now let's talk about the 5 strategies to increase your income. So this is a fun one because it helps us understand that there is no glass ceiling. There is no cap in how much we can actually take home and bring in. Yes, there are ways that we can be creative in how to save and how to get out of debt, but that's with our current income. That's with a ceiling. But when we remove that ceiling, then that really allows us to be flexible, and there is no limit on our net worth at that point. So let's talk about 5 strategies to increase your income. You know, increasing your income can be done in so many different ways. For example, you can get a raise, or you can get a different job that pays more. And so Getting a raise certainly would require you to speak with your manager and talk about all the value that you bring and all of the performance that you've done in your current role, and then you talk to them about increasing your percentage of your base salary. Or if you also work through commissions, you can also negotiate that as a good starting point. If that doesn't get you the results you're looking for, then hey, you've got the opportunity to find a different job and that pays more. And currently with the industry is actually favoring people that are looking for jobs because it's so hard now for employers to find great talent. So if you've got great talent and great skills, then you definitely have a great opportunity to get into a different job that's similar and actually be able to negotiate and get paid a lot more. And since you already have an existing job, then that gives you a lot more leverage because you have options. The other ideas is you can turn your hobby into a business. You can sell your gently used items. You can start a side business. You can create a passive income source by teaching what you already know. So these are all creative ways that you can really start increasing your income and remove that glass ceiling. So now, just some final thoughts I want to share with you. The gift of having wealth and high net worth truly is a gift of God that we should really enjoy. And this is a spiritual principle. It's found in Ecclesiastes 5:19. It says, everyone who God has given wealth and possessions and power to enjoy them, this is a gift of God. You know, there's so much abundance in this world, and we are so blessed to be alive at this time and to really enjoy life. There is abundance, and you get what you look for. So look for abundance and you will find it. So in conclusion, it's important to have financial literacy and to have a wealth building strategy to really be able to live a life of freedom of time and more options in life. And really, that's what wealth truly gives us. And so with that, I've created a money mastery program for women, and this is designed for women career professionals, business owners, and entrepreneurs who really want to get a better financial picture. Whether you want to save more, get out of debt, or start investing to build real wealth. You're going to have that peace of mind that comes when you've got an action plan for financial freedom. So really think about how much it's really costing you to feel stuck in your life. So for those that are ready to invest in themselves, click on the link below in the description box below to enroll. Also, I want to share with you that I just launched my merch boutique. Shop for inspirational and motivational gifts for yourself, family, and friends. The link is in the description box below. And if you enjoyed this video and want to improve the quality of your life, click on the subscribe button to level up. And I'll see you on the next one.